Hey guys, 16 November 19. I hope you're all fine. What I will cover today is just the basic of editing. Editing, then of course, then everybody know what it is. Just the basic, just putting footage, media, photo, video, sounds, and put them together. Just create a movie or the footage. Sounds basic, but let's start with that. There are several editing software. You have Final Cut Pro, you have Premiere Pro, and you have DaVinci Resolve. I will cover in a later video the difference between the three software, and also why I picked the video I will just show you today, which is then Final Cut Pro. I can just maybe give you a glance. The reason I just picked them is just because it's quicker, it's faster, it's more easy to use, and to be honest, I really like the way they're just doing it. All the other just using track, sound track, video track, and then 1, 2, 3, and just putting things together. It's like something which is for me outdated, and I don't really like it. I really prefer just Final Cut Pro. You just put everything there. It's almost like organic. You have this magnetic stuff, which means that when you move a footage automatically, otherwise we just connect. It's sometimes difficult to use. You have a steep learning curve because you have to understand how it works, because it's really nothing but common, nothing but I would say conventional. But you do a magnificent job, and I will show you that right now. Final Cut have its way of build a project. So first you start with the library. The library, I would say, this is really the highest level, the highest hierarchy of your project. On the library, then you have, if I check that here, on the library, then you have then your project, and within your project you can have different events. Each event, for me, it's really a way to just really tidy all the picture together. The way I'm using that. So first, what you create is a library. A library is really then the highest level of your project. So we just then put that everything on my hard drive. I have a hard drive just for that, which is in here, not Major Motoko, it's James Kirk. Then just how I create editing. Here we go. Within that, so I just save everything there, and this is also there where you see on that window here, this is where I just also set up everything. So just the storage location. The way I do it, if you don't do anything, if the first time you're using Final Cut Pro, would just put everything, every secondary file on your hard drive, and believe me, it will take no time before just you have no longer hard drive, no longer space available. So just the media, just leave it there. The motion template, I just leave it in motion in library. The cache I just then choose. I will choose the folder I just have created. Here you go. If I go there, just then James Kirk and how I edit video, how I create editing. Sorry, I just choose. The same for the backup. I just then leave it in the same folder here, and I say okay. Now I have this one, which is then called Untitled. Just maybe it creates a project. Create a project inside the library, which is where your editing will sit, as well as all your footage and all the media you will have imported. So just create that how I edit movies. Let's make a change and avoid typos. Now what I will do, I have done the event here, sorry. Now I have the event, so the event here, you see the event here is just empty, and then now import the media. So for the media here, I just take some footage I just shoot when I was in Czech Republic at Brno for a photo shoot. So let's reach all that, Major Motoko, James Kirk. See there is a difference. Major Motoko, how I create. Here it is. So it's Pavla, abandoned villa, no old trade photo shoot. Here it is. So I take all the raw footage. I take all of them. Maybe just the last one. I pick all the video I want. So just based on the 26th of October. This is the date for the footage I will just then use. 26. Here we go. Now import everything. Okay, the way I work, I usually also create straight away a new timeline. So I just would then create a new event, a new event, here it is, and then I just set up everything about my project. So let's call it how I create editing, the library. So it's how I edit movies, create a new project, starting code. So just so far I don't touch, but sometime here the starting time code for the sound editing you may need to change that, but that will come in a later video. So the video, everything I just do, everything is based on 4K thanks to my Nikon Z6. So 4K, it's okay, 24p rendering. We just use, so far we just leave with the Apple ProRes 422 and just go for the later video as well about all the rendering preset. It is now what I usually do also, then I just take all the footage because I want to have a look of them and I put them on the timeline. So I will show you one of the reasons why I love Final Cut Pro. Look at this. I just maybe cut the sound here and look at the video. The video is just going, this is 4K high res. Everything is going smooth. I'm not dropping any frame. Everything is going very well. If I just take, for example, this footage here, look, everything is really going well. If I use Premiere Pro and DaVinci Resolve, I can clearly forget that. This is the first thing. But I want anyway. I want to save some time and just maybe make the project could become very complex and it may not last. So what I do usually, I just go to creating in the application, go to creating some low resolution. I don't need to go to another external application, create a low resolution and just then import them and then replace them. It's really very complicated process for nothing, because here, just take all the blah 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 outside and ta-da! I just go through proxy. Here we go. What will do the proxy now? Now, if I choose that, that means that I have to wait a little bit. Why? Because it's taking all the footage I have here and it translated them and put them in low resolution. So this low resolution, this is what the application will use for my editing. And believe me, when I say low resolution, it's very good quality. I have something which is very accurate. It's not enough this thing with big chunk of square, big, large, small, everything you want. No, this square and really low resolution. It's really a thing which is, hey, I have something I'm very comfortable with. I can really check out. I can really have something, a clear picture. This is how I love to work. There are some companies, because they're just doing production, they don't care if they see the big square, they just cut, edit, and period. But I love that. So now I will show you when you just on the missing proxy. See, the proxy are just creating, so they're all missing for the moment, at the moment. And I will show you here. This is where I just can follow the progress. Here, background task, and then I can check out here on the transcode and the media. So you see, each media have its own count. And to be honest, maybe for the big project I have some time, take hour and a half. But that's a choice I had made, and that's worth it. That's worth it, definitely. You see, here, the first one have been finished, and now this one here is already a proxy, a low resolution. So what you see, I will show you this high resolution here in full screen. Look at that. This is low resolution. Would you believe it? Now the application do its job. Let's all the thing doing its stuff, and let's keep it. Hey. The process we are watching here is very long. It took here for these occurrence something like 35-40 minutes, but it's worth it, definitely. In the next video, we'll just then show you how we edit to a story. Just then take the story of Candice, which is, then you see the link here, just here below. You can just watch the video. And I will show you how I just edit this one when I just put all the footage into the timeline, and how I followed the script to make it work. This is a very new channel, so please subscribe. That would be very helpful. And let's catch up for the next video next week. Cheers.